a San Diego County sheriff who is going to jail for being a pedo. I think we got to watch this one.
Never seen a more despicable set of facts as I've seen in this case.
These were the remarks of the judge who presided over the case of Jaylen Fleer, a San Diego County sheriff's deputy. The 27-year-old looked clean as a whistle in his day-to-day routine, but a private investigation caught up to him, leading to an interrogation that led to a search, which then led to a reveal of over 20 felony charges. In this video, we'll take you through the interrogation that finally put this monster behind bars. Special thanks to 50 Patrol for sharing the original interrogation clip. Jaylen Fleer was a San
This is from, again, The Villains. I'm unfamiliar with the channel, but I'm excited to watch this
Diego
video.
County Sheriff's deputy who once starred for Santana High School in baseball and football. He is married and was expecting a baby at the time, but instead came the San Diego County Crime Stoppers who received tips regarding the sheriff's quote-unquote lewd behavior. Their 2-month-long investigation led to a lot of evidence that needed answers. This is how the interrogation went down.
This story with us, of course, in regards to the report that we're investigating.
Okay, I'm going to spoil this, but they were investigating him for avoiding the top of the hour ad break, which is 3 minutes long. And at the top of every hour, of course, there are legal methods that you can avoid the top of the hour ad break with, which is, of course, a $5 a month subscription or a free one in the form of a Twitch Prime. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get one free, you get one free Prime subscription that you can use here. You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Wiki Tiokami, thank you for the 5 get the subs. Dynamic Jab 13, thank you for the 5 get the subs as well. Here's the 3-minute ad right now.
You're not under arrest and you are not being detained. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because the interrogator is acting upon tips from a non-profit organization, she has to set the disclaimer that this interrogation is voluntary and that he can leave whenever he wants to. He can even choose to not answer any important questions and can request a lawyer anytime he wants. But the interrogator has such a simple and open communication with Jaylen that he looks at this interrogation like a conversation. Later on, he starts to open up about himself.
Football, baseball. Went to Grossmont College for a little bit, played baseball there. I got a job here. Worked at Dick's Sporting Goods before this, so this is my second job. Started working with this department for coming up on 5 years now.
So baseball seemed pretty important to you back in high school.
Fun,
what position?
Pitcher.
Cool. How's your arm holding up?
I mean, soreness every once in a while, but I haven't thrown for a while. So.
Yeah, no, it still kills me. I played softball.
Okay, nice.
So I was, third, short, center. And
Here in San Diego?
yeah, down Hilltop, Bonita Valley. And have you always worked corrections?
Yeah, I attempted to go out to the patrol, went to the academy.
Wait, are you telling me this pedophile cop is from Clanty? No shot. Stop it.
Did you have fun at the academy while you were there?
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. It's good. I mean, camaraderie and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Married? How many kids?
Oh yeah, married. Recently got married this last year in September.
Okay.
We have a kid due on the way in August.
Oh, okay. Boy, girl?
Boy.
Very nice.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Were you, like, hoping for
Oh
a
no,
girl?
I said looking forward to
Oh,
it.
looking forward. I thought you said unfortunately. I'm
No,
like,
no, I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And your wife, how long have you known her?
Actually, preschool. Yeah, we met in preschool, went separate ways.
He's like, she was in preschool, I was in high school.
Met her back in high school. Things like I was trying to date her, but she was playing it hard to get again.
Yeah.
Then college came around, tried again, and actually ran into her in PV like about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And then yeah, we reconnected then and got married,
Sparked.
had a family, bought a house.
And I hear your schedule recently changed. How do you feel about the schedule
it's long.
change?
7, 12 and a half in a row. Kills you. 7 off is nice, but it flies by, so.
Yeah, and then those 7 drag
Yeah.
once you're here. So at least you're on your last day today, right?
This entire discussion is important because it will create a pattern of events that could lead to a bigger crime. First, she establishes the background. And now she moves on to the place where the crime happened, social media.
So, how about social media? Are you active on social media at all?
Facebook and Instagram. Had Snapchat back in the day, got rid of that with my wife. We got caught in the academy with her and some stuff, but.
Can you tell me about that, or?
What?
I mean, it was with another recruit in the academy, but.
Okay. So you're communicating with another recruit?
I was back in.
This guy has unspoken risk for sure. He's literally a pedophile. Unspoken Riz? You mean pedophilia and also criminal Riz. What the hell are you saying? It's like, this is the biggest oh no, I'm so sorry, I did not know moment for this guy.
And I stopped. Everything got cut off. Got rid of. I mean, I didn't delete the Snapchat. I just got deleted the app. So
Okay.
I haven't used it for like a year and a half now.
Okay. So on Facebook, just because I like to jot down everybody's social media when I can, what's your Facebook login? Like your username?
I think just under Jaylen Fleer.
It's your name?
Yeah.
What?
Cool. And then you said Instagram? Is that right?
Instagram, yeah.
Okay. What's your Instagram username?
I think,
And then you said you got rid of Snapchat, but when you did have it, what was it?
just Jaylen Fleer.
So the one that you had there, and
Very
has
good.
that account since been deleted, or just
That one.
deactivated
That's just delete the app. I think it's still there.
Okay. And I know when it comes to Facebook, you connect it to an email address. Do you know what email address is connected to it? And then your Instagram account, what same email?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And I know sometimes with Snapchat, they'll have you either sign up with a phone
Impressive.
number or an email.
I believe it's my phone number.
Okay. Very cool. So,
By knowing his social accounts, the interrogator is trying to piece Jaylen's social accounts with the anonymous tips so that a connection can be verified. By now, Jaylen is too open with his social accounts, and it took him this long to ask the obvious question.
I don't know, do you have any questions for me before we kind of...
I will ask what this is about.
Yeah, so we're looking into some allegations that were made. We're kind of, it started with a Crime Stopper report, so we're just kind of
Okay.
going from there. We did receive a picture that, when we looked into it, it looks similar to you. So I don't know if
Yeah.
you can take a look at the picture and just tell me if you've seen this picture before. Oh, I have like 15 million things here. Okay. So this picture right here.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It blows my mind that she's so cool, calm, and fucking collected. You know what I mean? How is she so cool, calm, and collected when, like, talking to a dude who is a pedophile? Like, has she done this before? Is she just, like, that good at her job? Like, it's kind of crazy.
Let me have the gross one.
Okay. So this picture right here. How old were you when it was taken?
I don't know, 20.
20. Have you ever used this picture on any social media site?
I think it was Snapchat back in the day, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. Have you ever shared this picture with anybody on Snapchat?
Yeah, probably with my wife, to be honest. I mean, obviously I talked to other girls back in the day too, but I can't remember right
Okay.
off the head.
If you had to guesstimate how many times you may have shared the photo, how many times?
That one, maybe just a couple times, once or twice.
Okay. So definitely to your wife.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've used that photo for your wife, and you were about 20 years old in the photo. You did share it on Snapchat, and then maybe some other girls you were talking to?
I mean, yeah, this was a long time ago, so I don't really remember who it was.
Okay. Have you ever posted it as like your profile photo, or
No, that one.
ever
No.
posted on Instagram? Oh, I forgot to ask you, are your accounts, is your Instagram and your Facebook, are they private? To add somebody.
Yeah, I believe I had to. Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
just,
request a friend.
yeah, you can't just be anyone. So that one's at least a little bit better, where it's like you have to actively search for somebody, right? You in the photo, and is
Bro, you notice that the sheriff's body language and posture has dramatically changed from a welcoming, inviting conversation to one who is the subject matter of an ongoing investigation, while the detective is doing a profoundly good job, an incredible job of welcoming the sheriff. The sheriff himself is starting to slowly catch on. His arms are crossed.
is that a gross font? Is that gross font?
Yeah, it's
emblem?
gross font.
Okay, cool.
This picture here was the first piece of evidence. The interrogator wanted to know how the quote-unquote
This
anonymous
photo is not doing her good. Like, what is this photo? It looks like she's like leaning forward. I don't know what's happening.
tip could get a hold of a selfie like that. You can't download pictures of each other on Snapchat unless you actually send them. And it was never uploaded on Facebook and Instagram, so this means that he intentionally sent this picture to someone who is, according to the interrogator, a quote-unquote young female on Snapchat. Based on Jaylen's facial expressions, you can tell that he's now realizing where this is going.
Your schedule. I know that you work every 7 days on.
You watched this before on stream. Thank you. Thank you, chatter. You're my favorite type of chatter. We definitely have not watched it, but you probably watched it with someone else, and your mind has melted into thinking that like all Twitch reactions are the same. But you're so certain that you wrote it
7 days
twice.
off. What is your wife's schedule?
She's every Friday, Saturday off, day shift, so typical 9 to 5.
Okay, so she works 9 to 5 and you work like the complete opposite schedule.
Depends, every 3 months we rotate, days and nights.
Okay. And how long have you been on nights now?
Nights now, probably a little over a month now, month and a half. Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
So right now, and I'll go over the Bahila with you, we're investigating allegations that were made that you were communicating with a younger female on Snapchat and potentially some material might have been shared.
Okay.
Some photos, some images, stuff like that. So we, of course, want to be able to hear what happened from your side, if that in fact did occur, or if it didn't occur, we want to obviously
Everyone that I talked to,
The interrogator now learns his schedule, which will help her fit the pattern of the investigation. He once again jumps in to ask if this is something that he should have his lawyers on. Once again, the interrogator's response puts him at ease that he's not being treated as a criminal and they're only investigating allegations. The first time she mentioned texting the quote-unquote young female on Snapchat, he didn't respond much. But this time, he gave an answer that led to the revelation of his Tinder profile.
And from your side, if that in fact did occur, or if it didn't occur, we want to obviously
everyone that I
determine
talked to, was about my age, I remember.
Okay. So who have you talked to?
My wife. This was back then when I had Tinder.
He describes that the only use of Tinder was when he met an ex-girlfriend. They dated for 3 years, and then he got married to his wife, who he had known since preschool. Now, in case you're wondering why we haven't displayed the second picture, it's because it's a nude picture. He recalls that the only person who had access to this picture was his ex's Tinder account and his current wife. His wife is loyal enough to not leak it, and even though he had a bad breakup, his ex would not leak that picture. You can tell he's denying to share the real source of this picture because deep down he's well aware of who he sent it to.
So, I met girls on Tinder and stuff back in the day. And yes, some save stuff, but I don't know who would save a picture like that. A nude, maybe, yeah, you would save. Not that one.
And there's nothing wrong with this photo, right? It's just
No,
you.
I agree. I don't know how it would get in the hands of a younger person. I don't know.
There were also some conversations that were exchanged between you and this person.
Me? Okay.
Okay, the editing is so wild on this, but I kind of like this channel. I'm not going to lie. The editing is so weird, but this channel is the villains are the... I kind of want to see other... What the... Okay, never mind. I might have spoken too soon. Why you won't survive a Russian Supermax prison inside the life of a Rikers Island prisoner? Why you won't survive a Philippine Supermax prison? What the fuck? I can't tell if this is like the dark truth about billionaire mega yachts. I can't tell if this guy's like a based abolitionist who's talking about like how awful the prison conditions are. Why child molesters instantly get killed in jail. Inside the life of an Albanian mafia member. Oh my God, this is the most me-coded YouTube video. Did they make this just for me? Inside the creepy lifestyle of Japanese prisons. Oh my God. Okay, I want to watch the other ones. I don't know. This could be like kind of base or just fucking weird. Funny gorilla vegetable video. Cookie though, I've seen this video 1,000 times at this point. I'm sorry to report. Let's watch the rest of this and we'll look at the other ones.
I didn't talk to anybody younger though.
Not on Snapchat?
No.
Not recently?
Not recently, no.
He not only continues to deny sending this picture, but also sending this picture to a younger person, quote-unquote, recently. The word recently implies that he may have sent it to someone a long while back who he's not trying to disclose.
Now, you said all of your social media accounts are private, right?
Yeah.
And I know you're a law enforcement officer, so I know that you've also taken the time to make your plates confidential.
Back in the day, I don't think my current ones are though.
Obviously I ran your plates. So you're still driving the Ford Fusion?
Yeah.
And is it black or gray?
It's great.
Okay. And you got tinted windows on it still?
Yeah.
And so, when it comes to the photo, I really want to understand why this person would be in possession of the photo. But the only one who could really help me with that is you.
Yeah. No, I couldn't tell you that. I don't know.
Well, along with the photo came some additional information about your personal life.
Okay.
At this point, it's like,
And based on some of the information you share with me today, it seems to add up.
Okay.
So is there any reason why the person would say they're you and share your information?
Sounds like it'd be someone that knows me then, obviously. I don't know who. I don't have any enemies that would be doing something like. Can I ask what information was shared? What they know?
We know that you're a baseball player.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that information was kind of shared.
Okay.
Your work schedule,
5 years now I've worked here.
specifically the transition to 7 days on, 7 days off.
Really. I haven't shared anything like that recently. I couldn't tell you who that would be.
So let's take it back a little bit.
The reason why the interrogator used the word recently is because the sender knew his current work schedule, something that was enforced just a few months before this interrogation. Now the information's not adding up, and it's clearly implicating Jaylen. Now we have a username, J178211. 17 is the college jersey number, 82 was the high school jersey number, and 2011 was the graduation year. Now he claims to have quote-unquote never heard of this account, but it suggests that this account sent the nude pictures. Things are not looking good for him.
Shared any images of your penis with
law tip 101. When you're engaging in the act of like pedophilia, you probably shouldn't use incriminating numbers that directly pertain to your age. You know what I mean? Not that I'm like giving any advice to pedophiles here on how to do better pedophilia, but like you have to be a uniquely stupid type of pedophile to basically be like using your first name and also how old you are. That like it's an absolute lock that it's you and you're also absolutely doing pedophilia. Law tip, if you have to ask whether you need a lawyer, you do. I mean, yeah, that's a very good one. Also, here's another law tip, and perhaps the more important one. Don't be a pedophile. I know you come here for the hot takes, and sometimes you hear something where you're like, wow, Hasan, thank you for your bravery. Okay? I know. By the way, speaking of which, this is kind of a fucking brave take in libertarian circles, okay? Let's be real now.
with anyone.
Yeah.
And how many times would you say you've done that?
A lot.
Can you kind of explain that a little bit more to me?
I mean, my wife, my ex-girlfriend, back in the day, Tinder and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you know how Tinder is. High school, junior high. Yeah.
Did you ever share any videos of you having sex with anyone?
Anyone? No. I've always had personal videos of me and my wife, and my ex actually had one, but...
What does your ex look like?
Bro, he went from I've never shared nudes to like, okay, maybe I shared it with my ex-girlfriend and my wife to like, yeah, I got some videos of me fucking my wife that I may or may not have sent around. Like every single second on this is just unwinding for him where we're finding out that he's like literally constantly filming himself fuck. He's like, I've never actually fucked without a camera present. Like they call me the Hunter Biden of fucking. Like what Hunter Biden to crack cocaine is, it's me to fucking, okay? I've literally filmed myself. I film myself jerking off. I can't stop myself. I film myself fucking my wife. Just like Hunter Biden with crack cocaine, he has to film himself.
Too long? Okay. So you've never shared any videos?
No, I have not, no.
Just still shots?
Yeah.
So, when it comes to the Crime Stopper that we're investigating and the Snapchat account, and of course your phone number and everything in connection with it and some of the combinations of numbers and everything there, you can understand why obviously
Yeah, no, it's...
we have a growing concern.
It's weird.
And of course your picture's attached to it,
Yeah.
right? Which is even more like either someone's...
Can I ask what... You said you got nude ones, too?
There were images that were shared, yes, that...
Can I ask... I'm sure you got them here. Can I ask to see what they are?
You want to see the picture?
Yeah, so I can get an idea.
Never even not to. Yeah. So I don't actually have a clear shot of one. Yeah, so I did not
Okay, I understand.
print out those
I wait till I have
pictures.
a lawyer, because this is I'm uncomfortable with this. This is weird. So
Of course, like, you definitely have the ability to do that, and of course,
Yeah.
you know, this is completely voluntary.
I understand.
And so,
I just don't want to get caught up on something. working this career. I don't want to get caught up with something.
I fully understand. Yeah. So,
He doesn't want to get caught. That's what he's like.
you can, yes, 100% elect not to speak with us. You are not under arrest at this time.
Yeah, I understand.
Stop. She does
Obviously,
not
given
have
the
a
fact that
bounty.
we're
She's not a
here and the
pirate.
fact that we're speaking.
Even though she does behave exactly like an anarchist pirate would. Pissing, shitting, farting, not actually fucking washing herself, constantly trying to break down the boundaries, constantly eating, constantly trying to look for adventure and roam the world. Monkey D. Floofy.
To you, I know that your bosses are going to want to speak with you afterwards. Yeah.
In this part, the interrogator has confirmed some details which are vital to the investigation.
What?
It was only after the discussion...
Okay, this editing is so unhinged. I need to see more of this channel. I feel like they're probably like right-wing, but it doesn't matter. It's still, I might watch them.
...of the nudes that he finally decided not to share further. But another interrogator in the room, who was just observing, entered to ask 3 questions of her own.
I have a couple of questions, but
Yeah,
you don't want to answer, or can I ask you the questions? Because you can choose to answer or not answer. So if I ask you a question and you're like, I don't want to answer that,
Yeah,
you can tell me that. One of my questions was, I think I missed it, but when was the last time that you had Snapchat? Because I know you said you deleted it, but I didn't hear when you deleted it.
I just deleted the app. I deleted that when I was in the academy.
In the academy.
Yeah.
When did you go to the academy?
It's like a little over a year ago.
A year ago,
Yeah.
so in 2019?
Yeah, right at the beginning of 20.
Okay, and then what years did you go to college at Grossmont?
2011 to about 2013,
Okay.
14.
And then I just want to make sure that we all understand each other. When my partner says a younger female, you
Yeah.
understand that we mean someone under the age of 18?
Yeah, that's obviously why you're here.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
I have a younger sister, yeah. She's 19 right now. 20, sorry.
Oh, okay. And then my last question was, she was asking you about the house and the decorations of your house. In any of your rooms in your house, do you have that new look where they have like the barn door, outer rail type thing? It's like a country, I don't know what you would call it. I see it a lot on like those DIY shows.
Yes.
Do you have those in your
I do have
house?
one,
Okay.
Here's what the 3 questions were confirming. Firstly, he deleted the app, not the account, so chances are that he could reinstall, use, and later delete it to look clean to his wife. After all, their schedules don't match, so he might reinstall it when she's not around. Secondly, the college years were confirmed just to set a timeline of activities. And the 3rd question was just a clarification in case he later ends up denying what they meant. After these 3 questions, he chose to have a lawyer present and denied answering any more questions. By law, he was free to leave, but that was after he turned over everything to Johnny Law.
With the next step, however, I'm going to go ahead and pull some documents here.
Nice, dude. I mean, it's great. Yet another glaringly obvious example that, like, cops, 1, always behave like they're above the law, and 2, are deeply unfamiliar with the law. But what is always surprising is that they're also unfamiliar with, like, how cops operate. It's like, bro, you're a cop. You know that this is a questioning. Like, you know that this is a tense situation. She unwinded you a little bit. But the first moment where you were like, oh, do I need a lawyer present for this? You should have gotten a fucking lawyer. Except you didn't, because you thought, 1, partially that you are above the law, and 2, that you are just completely oblivious to the law itself. So you just went and did this. Good job.
So there are a few steps that we're going to be taking after this. Again, you are not being detained by us or anything, but we are acting on behalf of the court moving forward. Okay. So I will give you a chance to read through this. This is a search warrant that was granted this afternoon by a judge. The warrant does allow us to grab some DNA swabs from you. As well as any mobile devices that might be in your possession or potentially in your locker. Do you have your personal phone with you here?
I do have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it inside your locker?
It's on my person right now.
Okay. So if you want to go ahead and hand it to us, we definitely don't need to go in and grab it from you. But the search warrant does require that we take it from you. Okay. Additionally, it does allow us to have access to your vehicle. Is your vehicle parked here?
It's parked a few blocks away.
Okay, do you remember exactly where you
It's over across from Cap's Pizza over there.
Cap's Pizza?
Yeah.
And is it like in a parking
It's in a parking lot.
Okay. Is it like one of those paid parking lots?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cap's Pizza. I'll put a note on that. So the warrant does allow for us to also process your vehicle.
Bro, this cop is too good. Detective is like way too fucking good, actually.
You guys are gonna take my vehicle?
No, we're going to process it here. After that, we will also have access to your locker. Are your vehicle keys inside your locker?
My vehicle keys are in my vehicle right now.
They're in your vehicle?
Yeah.
Dude, this is how cop cars get like stolen all the time. Oh my God. I'm not even kidding. Now we know. Remember how we were like, whoa, in a time span of like 2 weeks, 2 Los Angeles Police Department cruisers were stolen? How does that happen? Now we fucking know. She literally went, what? You left the keys in the vehicle?
So you have a code?
I have a code.
Okay. Would you mind sharing that code with us?
Am I allowed a lawyer to say no to that?
Well, the warrant allows for us to have access to your vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, so
otherwise
you
we'll
break
get a
it.
tow
Yeah,
truck.
that's fine. Yeah, I'll give it up to you. Okay.
I'll jot it down. Thank you.
I don't even know the number. I know the
Now he's realized that there's no turning back as the so-called anonymous tips turned into an investigation. And finally,
Kaya Piker, thank you for the 10 gift
he
subs.
turned into a search warrant for everything he owns. Literally everything. The officer was later put on desk duty for a couple of weeks until the investigation went.
Shut the fuck up. Bro, they just have like, that's insane. Like, this guy's being investigated for pedophilia. What the fuck? They put him on desk duty? Like, I don't get it. Like, what does it take for a termination? Like, I get it, like, innocent until proven guilty, but like, when you're a cop, you have access, even on desk duty, to like a shitload of information that like the average citizen doesn't. You know what I mean?
Its course. His DNA swabs and everything were collected, and then in came the shocking revelations. In the court case of People versus Fleer, there were 4 victims between the ages of 12 and 14, but prosecutors allege Fleer to have contacted more than 40 who described themselves as minors. The prosecutors read graphic letters of his encounters in the court. He even engaged in sex acts with a 14-year-old girl and contacted numerous other underage girls over social media with the aim of meeting up for sex. Count 6 said on or about April 8th that Fleer unlawfully participated in an act of oral copulation with a person under the age of 16. And Counts 7 and 8 said Fleer lewdly committed a lascivious act upon the body of a child 14 or 15 years of age. Jaylen Fleer pled guilty to 20 felony and misdemeanor charges and was sentenced to 10 to 12 years in state prison with no probation. And he will have to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. What started as an investigation in
Wait, you get 10 to 12 for like literally doing statutory rape? What the fuck is going on? That makes no sense. Like, actually, no. Like a biblical amount of piss just happened right there. I don't even know how she did it or when she did it. Holy
2021 led to the arrest of this madman in 2021. At the same time, we have to commend the efforts by the interrogator here, who was able to take out so much of the information from him voluntarily. But even if he had refused to talk, the search warrant had already come through, so there was no point in hiding anything. However, considering that he was charged with 20 sex offenses, do you think that a 10 to 12-year sentence was enough? Well, make sure to tell us in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.
Jesus Christ, that was insane.
Hey everyone, I'm the editor. Thanks for watching till the end. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, then please drop a like and subscribe. Why not leave a Kaya L in the comments down below so that I know that you reached this point of the video? If you'd like more content like this one, then check the video up here on top of my head, or literally in front of my face right here.